watching UrbanGrindTV.
Check it out, man. This Alchemist. It's the guard right here.
Don't pee right here, you know what I'm saying? And don't be scared to get shitty, man. You know what I'm saying? UGTV is going down.
What's good, y'all? This is Music Soul Channel right now. You are checking out UrbanGrindTV.
What up, man? This is Ludacris, and right now you are watching UGTV.
What's happening? It's the Teflon Don Ricky Rouse. And right now you rocking with UrbanGrindTV. It's going down. Waka, Flocka, man. Flocka, Bell install. 10 by 10 minutes. UGTV don't go nowhere.
Yo, what's up? It's Eric Sermon, the Green Light Bandit in Chi-Town. UGTV, you know how I do all day. Represent that. You know what time it is.
You Santana, and right now you checking out UrbanGrindTV. Dipset for life, Skull Gang forever, Slow Bucks, keep up. Ooh.
What's up, it's the Patty Cake Man, and you are watching UGTV right here.
It's Big Snoop Dogg, UrbanGrindTV, you understand me?
UrbanGrindTV, Face Mob in the building. I'll let your motherfucking boy.
What's good? We outside on 104th in Maryland, right here in Roseland. Pullman community, about to launch an official street order campaign, call to action to stop all senseless killings and shootings, increase the peace, you feel me? So we're doing it right here in the hood, with people from the hood, you know what I'm saying? We ain't having to stop the violence event when ain't nobody around violence. We're bringing the real people out here to talk about real issues, man. Check in soon.
It's very important what we're doing here today, and we want to thank Waka Flocka for coming out, for Brother Bo Deal for coming out, for my elder, Brother Kublai to already come out, and most of all, to thank God for letting my grandchildren and my son to come out. You follow what I'm saying? I know I don't need an introduction about that to everybody. I am Gator. You follow me? I think it's very important that we set down law in the streets in order for us to stop the violence within our communities. And it starts from an individual being culturally enriched. You follow what I'm saying? So for Waka to come to the Wild Honey, to go to the A. Philip Randolph Museum, to go in to see the A. Philip Randolph was a powerful man. And I know Waka with his creative juices and his flow to a beat, he might see a picture on the wall where he can let it be known that, hey, if A. Philip Randolph could do it then, he can do it now. And what I mean by that, A. Philip Randolph was an African-American leader who created the first African-American union, labor union. He's also the one that helped put the March on Washington together. If it wasn't for him, you wouldn't have heard the speech, I Have a Dream by Martin Luther King. It's the 50th anniversary of the March on Washington. When we see that the Supreme Court did what they did to our rights to vote, we understand the importance of Waka Flocka coming to the hood to let the young children know what it means to them. With that being said, I'm gonna let them tell you what it means to them.
I love Waka Flocka. Come in my neighborhood. Tell them to young adults, stop the killing.
My name is Martell. It means a lot to me to see Waka Flocka here in Chicago. All the killing and stuff, like stop the violence, stuff like that.
Tell you to be yourself, and when you do, they judge you. They tell you to be yourself, and when you do, they judge you. They tell you to be yourself, and when they do, they judge you. Tryna push my niggas through this industry. All this shit we going through. Put my nieces, nephews, and my little cousins through school. Sound scan checks coming in my future clear. Do they judging me off interviews? Never off the good shit. Always pinpointing bad shit. Fucking critics hate them. Criticizing other niggas' life. Get your own life. Why every time I turn my back, a friend grab a knife? Damn, these drugs talking to me. Telling me I need some more. Till a nigga OD. shaking, now I'm on the floor. Thinking about my past life and all the crazy shit I did. Devil in Jesus Christ, can't go wrong, do is right. Don't ever let them get the best of you, best of you. Don't ever let them get the best of you. Don't ever let them get the best of you, best of you. Don't ever let them get the best of you. They tell you to be yourself, and when you do, they judge you. They tell you to be yourself, and when you do, they judge you. They tell you to be yourself, and when you do, they judge you. Words can't alter my ego, so bulletproof. Hard in the paint, went double platinum. No hands with truth.
So you know, first of all, I appreciate you coming. Real talk, man. We appreciate it. We had 18 years. You know, funded by any state, local government bars. You know what I'm saying? We here primarily because nobody before us was telling the black story about the contribution of the black man to the civil rights movement. So we're the 8th Randolph Pullman Museum, dedicated to 8th Randolph. We started the first black labor company. They got the first collective bargaining agreement with an American company, you know what I'm saying, to make sure that blacks got their due, their just due in labor history. Right across the street, this is the Pullman Wheel Works, where they used to build the wheels for the actual trains. They converted it into apartment buildings, so you know, now you kind of got the car at times 3, but you know, we're trying to change the whole neighborhood up. This 8th Randolph speaking in New York, Malcolm X. They kind of was all mentoring, 8th Randolph kind of mentor all the young people like Malcolm X, Martin Luther King, and stuff like that. All the people in New York, like everybody who was on that movie Hood, they was getting ran over by the Italians. All the people that stood the longest was us right here in Chicago, you know what I'm saying, down there in Bronzeville. And they made sure, you know what I'm saying, we pretty much did what we did. This guy right here, his name is Ken Bridges. He got killed in D.C. by a sniper. He started a network called Multi-Network that kind of taught people about buying and owning black, you know what I'm saying? So his slogan is, if not now, when? If not us, who? You know what I'm saying? He like, man, we got to start making our own money. We got to start our own network of business so we can provide for ourselves. You know what I'm saying? Right here, this is the 1963 March on Washington. Now this is the 50th anniversary of that. That's why it's so important that you're here right now, because what they was doing as far as organizing for the March on Washington was monumental. Martin Luther King, he was 26 in this picture. You know what I'm saying? He was young. And these were his elders. These were the OGs that was over him, pretty much showing him how to get out. And nobody really wanted to rock with him. They like, man, he too radical, he too this, he too that. You know what I'm saying? And they like, nah, he the one. You know what I'm saying? So you see the similarities. You trying to come say something, people like, nah, who was Waka to say stop the violence? He made violent music. We like, nah, who better to say stop the violence? Somebody who can really talk to people that's gonna listen to him. You know what I'm saying? So that's why we really wanted to bring you out here so you could really see what's going on. And so we could wrap you up into the movement. So, you know what I'm saying, when you're going across the country, you see the similarities between what you're doing with Brick Squad and what they was doing. They had a newspaper called The Messenger. And that's how they was able to organize a march on Washington across the whole country. So what I see y'all doing is, you going around in every state. You linking up with the real people, you know what I'm saying, in the neighborhood, you know what I'm saying, you bringing everybody together to create a national movement. That's the same thing they did back then. And the result was, bam, now we got, you know what I'm saying, a whole civil rights movement that changed the face of America, you know what I'm saying? All off of young people, off the blood, sweat, and tears of young people trying to do their thing, you know? So all we trying to do is commend you for what you're doing, because we appreciate you coming out here, you know what I'm saying, linking up with Bo, because just you linking up with Bo, that's stopping the violence, creating more economic opportunities out here for people, you know what I'm saying, creating jobs and economic booms, that's making people want to be prosperous. When people don't have no money, of course it's going to lead to violence, because they frustrated, they mad, they salty. When you ain't got that, you know what I mean, that's what it's all about.
Here in Chicago, it was in the 1960s when they passed the state bill, when at that time Mayor Harold Washington was the state legislator, and he was trying to prevent him from making it a law, but keep it in the black community. And so they voted him out the pocket, and so they made it a law, became a law. Okay, so a lot of people don't understand that money was flowing in our community. We had to go nowhere.
Right, you know.
Because the money changed hands 15 or 20 times before it went outside the community. You know, and so that's the problem that they got with us. They don't want us to become independent, and then they got a lot of us psyched out thinking we don't want to accept our own responsibility.
You know, one of the things that's key, why I be pushing David like I do, is the fact, like I tell him, you culturally enriched. You
you a president of a damn museum within the neighborhood that people didn't even know existed. You know what I'm saying? See what this move doing with the whole street order piece and all that, you know, with the United Peace thing on it. My whole move was this here. I could see him directing my grandchildren to do the right thing. I could see them going to the neighborhood and say, look man, we was around walking out and we came to a museum where it was a young brother that was the president. You know what I'm saying? If we don't bring them to shore, they don't take to the community and talk. You know what I'm saying? So I'm 61 years old, and I've been in this hip hop shit for damn near 40 years. You know what I'm saying? Before Jay-Z and them blew up, they all had to come by us to show them how they can get $250,000 just doing a concert and not slanging no drugs. So we had it where 1 week it'd be the Stones doing a concert, and the BDs and the GDs and the Vice Lords, it was mandatory for us all to come and spend money with them. They had control of everything, the popcorn, the t-shirts, the everything. No violence. Anybody that did anything violent, all of us went at them. You know what I'm saying? The next week, it'll be the BDs, same lady. You know what I'm saying? And then when they was like, damn, we got $250,000, man, 300 something thousand, man, it makes sense. I'm just saying that I know you. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, within that 40-something years, I've been watching you too. You know what I'm saying? You know, and I can't carry a note to the post office. But my whole thing is here, man. I know that you culturally inclined, this to help enrich you. I appreciate it. And I ain't planning to do it, but you can tell your mama I say that.
Real time. I gotta stay home.
I know it.